On behalf of State Fire Marshal Peter Ostrowski and the men and women of the Department of Fire Services, I'd like to welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony for Class 094 of the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy's Fall Volunteer Recruit Training Program. At this time, I ask that you please join me in welcoming our presiding officer for tonight's ceremony, State Fire Marshal Peter Ostrowski, accompanied by the official party. Please join me as we now welcome the Chiefs of Department for tonight's graduating recruits. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the entrance of Class 094. Class 094 was led in by Firefighter Todd Bodridge of the Athol Fire Department. Please remain standing for our national anthem, which will be performed by a member of Class 094, Brittany Galinsky of the Linfield Fire Department.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Class 094, please post the colors. Please be seated. Again, good evening and welcome everyone. My name is Joseph Kluznik and I currently serve as the Deputy Director of the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy. With your permission, I'd like to take a moment to let you know who makes up tonight's stage party. I'll start with the gentleman to my immediate left. He is the presiding officer for tonight's ceremony, the former chief of the Uxbridge Fire Department, now the head of the Department of Fire Services, State Fire Marshal Peter Ostrowski. On the far end, I'll skip over a gentleman for a moment, is the chief of the East Hampton Fire Department, who also serves as the program coordinator for the Call Volunteer Firefighter Recruit Training Program, Mr. Christopher Norris. And the gentleman to his right is the chief of the Leicester Fire Department, the assistant coordinator for the Call Volunteer Recruit Training Program, Mr. Michael Dupuy. Just want to point out that this graduation is being videoed and it will be available soon on YouTube. You can get it off the DFS links. The individual who's making that possible so we can have this for the rest of our lives is the Public Information Officer for the Department of Fire Services, Mr. Jake Walk. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of introducing our State Fire Marshal, Peter Ostrowski.
Thank you, Joe. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight as we celebrate the accomplishments of Class 094. This is a special night for these recruits, for the family members and friends, for the firefighters and the chiefs who have made this possible, and we greatly appreciate your support. It's a great honor for me to be here with you tonight. You know, a little over half a century ago, a group of fire departments gathered not far from here with the idea of common training. They came together with an idea that since they were mutual aid partners and they were experiencing a lot of opportunity to work together, that they should train the same way and they should leverage the resources that they apply to that training across the group, because they knew together they were stronger. They put that thought into action and held their first common training session for recruit firefighters, and they found such great success that they ultimately turned to the Commonwealth and suggested we could do the same thing statewide with the firefighting academy. This year, we celebrate 50 years since the establishment of the Mass Fire Training Council and the creation of the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy. Now, don't let my gray hair fool you. I wasn't here at the beginning. But I can tell you that we took the spirit, the suggestions, we listened to the industry, and we moved forward with common training that these recruits, that other firefighters, fire officers, fire chiefs take advantage of on a regular basis. Over these 50 years, the Mass Firefighting Academy has made sure that we did what we're supposed to do with respect to the basics, but also develop curriculum that reflects the needs of the times. Without a doubt, we have to stay with the basics, those same basics that way before that half century ago were important to firefighters and to the service that we provide, but also make sure that we address those things that face us as new challenges every day. And I want to give credit especially to all of the instructors who went before us and all the instructors represented by these instructors that you see on the wings in their white shirts, representing the fire instructors, fire service professionals, active and retired, who come back to serve their brother and sister as well as their Commonwealth by sharing their knowledge, skills, abilities, and professionalism. So let's give all these instructors and those who went before us a big hand. To Class 094, you now, through your training, through your experience here, know of the traditions of the fire service. You know of the core responsibilities. You know of those things that you'll do each day to prepare for the fight, and when you go out the door to work next to your brother and sister firefighters during calls for service. We recognize you for stepping up to serve your community, to serve your family and friends, to put yourself forward at a person's time of need. Over these last months, you've experienced much. You came here as individuals, and you came together as a team. There are some departments here that hopefully will never have to work together on a mutual aid call. But you know that through your training, your knowledge, and the work of all that supported you, that you can go anywhere and work next to your brother and sister who's in your class, that's on your department, or on a neighboring department. I ask that you recall that first day and the trepidation that you entered with, and the confidence that you leave with today. That's because of your hard work, and you're being prepared, and you're taking advantage of what this system has to offer. I remind you to continue to do so, to continue to build on this foundation and do great work. So I join everyone here in expressing our congratulations and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Marshal. I now have the extreme pleasure of introducing the program coordinator for the Call Volunteer Recruit Training Program, Mr. Christopher Norris.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the graduation of Class 094 for the Call Volunteer Recruit Firefighter Training Program. Tonight we're here to celebrate the accomplishments of this class. I first want to start by thanking the State Fire Marshal and the Deputy Fire Director of the Academy for their ongoing continued support and dedication to allow this program to continue to turn out the skilled and experienced men and women of this Call Volunteer class. In addition, I'd like to thank the fire chiefs for all of your continued support and advocacy for this program as well. The lead instructor for Class 094 was Richard Aries. Mr. Aries, along with all of the other instructors and the support personnel throughout this facility, provided the leadership and the guidance in order for all of you to be here tonight. Each of them continually brought the education, the knowledge, the commitment, and the passion to this program to help you all succeed. To all the friends and family here with us tonight, it was with your support and encouragement that enabled the men and women of this program to succeed as well. You have become part of that firefighting family tonight, and I know you will continue to support them in all of their future endeavors. The Call Volunteer Recruit Firefighter Training Program is a 240-hour program that teaches the core foundations and fundamentals to a national standard. Students going through this program continue to learn training throughout 15 weeks in areas that teach them how to properly don their personal protective equipment, self-contained breathing apparatus, carry, raise, and lower many ground ladders, conduct primary searches for missing victims inside numerous occupancies, advance hose lines through buildings, fire suppression, hazardous materials, and vehicle extrication, just to name a few. These program components and evolutions help to develop a platform for these firefighters to operate on the scene of any emergency with efficiency and effectiveness to respond and mitigate any emergency. All of you have sacrificed and succeeded, and I hope we have met all of your goals when you started this program. Graduation from this program is a testament to your character and your perseverance to accomplish a core foundation to your continued learning in this profession. In addition to this program, many of you had to balance other time commitments, such as working full-time or part-time, taking other classes for school, family obligations, commitments, and other outside interests and hobbies. You have all faced numerous challenges throughout this program, and you're going to continue to face similar challenges in the fire service. These hazards and challenges don't change based on if you're a career, a call, or a volunteer firefighter, and neither does the professional service that will be received. The COVID-19 pandemic required us to change our normal way of operations and adapt to a new way of training. Through this challenge, you all adjusted and overcame many limitations this program did not have 18 months ago. You all succeeded, and balance reflects that accomplishment. Through this program, you have demonstrated the core competencies to be considered a firefighter and faced many of these challenges and hazards in the fire service. It is incumbent upon each of you to continue your training and education to continue to stay safe and provide the best possible service to all of your communities and return home safely to your families. I am so proud for your decision to get involved in the fire service and for what you have completed over the past few months together. Each of you had your own strengths and weaknesses, but together, you were able to accomplish all the tasks that were required. Congratulations on your accomplishment for completing and graduating from this program. Continue your training. I wish you all the best, and be careful in all that you do. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Norris. At this time, I'd like to ask Assistant Program Coordinator, Mr. Michael Dupuy, to call the roll of today's graduating firefighters. Family, friends, please come on up front and center for pictures when we call your firefighter. I just ask that you be mindful of the live broadcast or the live videoing that's going on up in front.
From the town of Ashby Fire Department, Chief Russell, please. Graduating firefighter Andrew Funk. Graduating firefighter Hayden Young. Folks, move your way up. Come get a good picture. I'd like to call up from the Fitchburg Fire Department, Lieutenant Gregory Moran. Lieutenant Moran is the father of graduating firefighter Jacob Moran. From the Athol Fire Department, Chief Quinera. At this time, I also like to welcome up firefighter Francisco Cara from Athol Fire Department. Firefighter Cara is the brother of graduating firefighter Augustine Cara. Graduating firefighter Tricia Gagne. From the Air Fire Department, Chief Johnston. Graduating firefighter, Jeffrey Porter. From the Douglas Fire Department, Chief Vincent. Graduating firefighter, Connor Gonsalves. Graduating firefighter, Matthew Keith. Graduating firefighter, Ryan Norton. From the Leicester Fire Department, graduating firefighter, Benjamin Carlson.
Co-presenting with the Marshal is the Chief of the Leicester Fire Department, Chief Michael Dupuy.
At this time, I'd like to welcome Mr. Alan Phillips from MEMA Area 3. Mr. Phillips is the father of graduating firefighter Zachary Phillips. From the Lindenfield Fire Department, Chief Davis. Graduating firefighter, Stephen Cortland. Graduating firefighter Brittany Kalinsky. Graduating firefighter Giuseppe Murata. Graduating firefighter Sebastian Morales. From the Manaway Fire Department, Chief Lynch. Graduating firefighter Morgan Dunn.
Department for actually allowing us to come to the Fire Academy and continuing our training. The next group I would like to thank is a group of instructors that actually volunteer their time to help us excel in our careers, not only at the Fire Academy, but outside of the Fire Academy in our future endeavors. We would also like to thank the support staff that are pretty much the backbone of the class, that light the fires, get all the equipment set up and whatnot. So thank you from Class 094. Some days were extremely hot, not just the fires, some are heat as well. We experienced a few of those days. Finally, we would like to thank our family for the late nights and weekends they endured while we were here. We had some long days and long nights hearing, "All right, class, thumbs down." Many times as fellow recruits would leave their thumbs up during the virtual lectures. To missing family events because we were here continuing our training or studying at home. This is just the beginning of our careers. The training will always continue. 4 months ago, we came as strangers and now part as brothers and sisters. Thank you all very much for making this experience fun but enjoyable and something we will always never forget. Thank you. So at this time, I'd like to call up Augustine Cara and Trisha Gagne to present our class plaque. Stand there.
Graduating firefighter Nicholas Bolts. From the Millville Fire Department, Chief Lark. Graduating firefighter Tyler Crenshaw. From the New Braintree Fire Department, Chief Lechender. Graduating firefighter Emily Walker. From the Pepperell Fire Department, Chief Borneman. Graduating firefighter Samuel Borley. Graduating firefighter Charles Cummings. From the Sherborne Fire Department, Chief Ward. At this time, I'd like to call up from the Natick Fire Department, firefighter Thomas Reynolds. Firefighter Reynolds is the father of graduating firefighter Jillian Reynolds. From the Stow Fire Department, Chief Benoit. Benoit is the Chief Benoit is the father of graduating firefighter Timothy Benoit. At this time, from the Waltham Fire Department, I'd like to call up Firefighter Thomas Bauer. Firefighter Bauer is the father of graduating firefighter Cameron Bauer. Graduating firefighter Richard Falcione. From the Tingsboro Fire Department, Chief Russell. Graduating firefighter Mark Ledbetter. Chief Russell is the father of graduating firefighter Kyle Russell. From the West Brookfield Fire Department, Lieutenant Derek Lewis. Graduating firefighter Roberto Mondragon. Class, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, class 094.
Please be seated.